Okay, so, well, first question. What do your farts smell / taste like? Now, why the fuck did I pick this question? Because I have a counter question. How the fuck do you taste a fart? How? That is impressive flexibility. How the fuck do you taste a fart? You open wide, taste how it smells. You cup it. But then what? You just inhale it. If you just lick it, it doesn't do anything. You only have to smell. Fucking nasty. I don't know. My farts smell really fucking vile, by the way. You know how some people's farts just don't smell like anything? And they just fart all day and it basically never smells like anything? They smell bad. I don't know what the fuck it is I'm eating, but they smell bad. It smells like someone is rotting inside of me. Maybe all this breeding has made me pregnant. It is vile. I shit you not. It is fucking vile. They smell absolutely awful. Anyway, moving on. Next question. What's a hobby you love doing other than streaming and gaming? Well, I do like watching TV. I just don't get to do that much anymore. Because gaming isn't just a hobby, but also because I'm so big into gaming. Gaming is also... It's become a way to stay connected with my friends. Friendship upkeep. Yeah, it's a lifestyle. It's literally my life. So half the time I don't even game because I wanna game. Half the time I get absolutely nothing done in the game. I don't get to do much outside of that because streaming and gaming kind of takes up everything. I don't have much time because the time I don't do any of those things, I often just do chores, cleaning, taxes, emails. I go through business stuff. I do like longboarding, indeed, yes, I do like longboarding. But even that I haven't done in I think 3 weeks now. In complete honesty, didn't have the time. I was busy filling up my free time with adulting and my gaming hobbies that involve others. I like longboarding a lot though. Longboarding is nice. I like to just go out and eat too. Sounds really basic, but it's nice to just get out the house. If you are someone who spends that much time on a PC, it's nice to just literally be outside. It's really nice. It feels great, like a vacation. Next question. Why did you become a VTuber? Twitch back then was wild. Twitch was a bit weird back then. I used to have my own business back then already in Denmark. And I was just streaming normally, but people sometimes be weird. And if it's your genuine own buddy,
Lily, you are so cute.
But yeah, I used to be in Denmark. I used to stream casually here and there just for friends because they asked me to. Build a small, humble little community. It was great. I liked to separate IRL and streaming because people recognized me even back then with like my very small, humble community. And I had some really awkward, weird interactions. VTubing put this extra layer of you feel protected, basically. You feel protected and it's really nice. I really like that extra layer of I can be myself without exposing too much of myself. Does that make sense? I can be my most vulnerable self without putting myself with what feels a vulnerable spot. It puts like a safety glass. And I really like that. I really enjoyed that. So that was my main reason to stick to VTubing. Next question. Does Boeska understand German, and also do you speak German with him or English? English only. He does understand some German. Sometimes when he catches me on the phone with my parents, he kind of understands what I'm saying for the main part, but he oftentimes also gets it wrong. He learned German in school, and being Dutch makes him understand like the baseline of what's going on, but I wouldn't say he understands it
no drive.
Next question. Can you do a collab with Boeska one day? Also, like, it's so damn cute. I don't think Boeska wants to collab. I told him to like stream once, and I was like, just do it. Why not? But he's really not into this whole streaming thing. He is really not interested. He just wants to distance himself. He wants to be manager, and that's it. He helps you manage shit, and that's it. Next question. Are there any content creators you would like to collab with in the future? Hololive, for the most part. Hololive has been a great inspiration. So, especially when English Hololive really is, that was just like, whoa. You know, like, I think that is a lot of people's biggest inspiration, just Hololive. That is what I think pushed many people just like me to also try it and see what they can do. Vshojo would be good too, right? I mean, we've already done Vshojo collabs, so I guess that one doesn't count anymore. But yeah, Hollow EN, big inspiration. I wish I could plop the other ones in there too, but I don't speak any other languages that most of Hollow Life speaks, so unlucky. Yeah, I'm still loot for Hollow Life, but it's not about if it's possible. It's just about what I would like. It's not about possibility, you know. It's just like what I would wanna do. Merci, dude. I mean, hell yeah. Imagine being on Speak of the Devil. That'd be pretty cool. Nichisanji, fuck yeah. Realistically speaking, I'm to loot, but when it comes to just wanting it, fuck yeah. Next question. Great Lily, what is your wisdom? And I'm wondering why people keep asking for my wisdom. Have you spent 5 minutes in my stream? My head fucking empty. There's nothing there. There's no wisdom. What's behind those ears? Is it the brain? Nope. Just floof. No brain. It's empty. It's just empty. Yeah, only floof. So it's just like there's no wisdom in here. Only weird shit. Next question. You said to have a manager for support is great for starting VTuber. How did you meet yours? Have any tips for finding one? Well, we met in a while. We were in the same guild, just raiding, and then we met up for Quimis. The whole guild had like a Quimis guild meetup, and it was pretty cool. Pretty cool. That's how we met. I didn't really necessarily hire him. We just knew each other already, and he just helped out when I didn't know what to do. Having known him for so many years, it was easy to trust him with certain things. When it comes to managers, especially when you're starting out, I always suggest to do the same as I did. Try to maybe find someone who is just your friend, who doesn't mind helping out a bit, you know? And then just buy them dinner or something in return every now and then. Just give them something back in return, obviously, for them helping you with so much stuff. It can be really easy stuff too. Managers don't only have to manage like sponsorship deals and whatnot, or your video editors or shit like that. That can also just simply be people who have a good opinion, smart people who you trust, where you're like, hey, do you think doing this and this is a smart idea? And then they can, you know, people you trust to be honest with you, I guess. So it doesn't have to be all as official as you think. A manager is definitely very useful, but you can get especially lots in the start done without one. Since you're still building things up, chances are you yourself need to figure out what you want first. So maybe just opinions are what you're looking for, and then afterwards it just happens naturally. Next question. First, I wanna say you're awesome. Second question. We all have dreams of traveling, so somewhere exotic and a special place. I would like to see Machu Picchu in Peru. Where would you travel? I don't know what that is, by the way. I'm so sorry. But it sounds really nice. I would probably want to travel to like some Asian countries. My uncle traveled to lots of Chinese affiliated countries in his life and still is living there. It'd be really nice to go like to Japan, maybe to like those fancy festivals. I feel like they really take festivals to like a new level. Like everything is so whoa, the fucking fireworks and everything, and just the scenery in general. It's so fucking clean over there too, like next level clean. Korea definitely as well. I heard the infrastructure of Korea is insane, and the food. And as much as Japan also has great food, I feel like somehow Japanese food has made its way much more into Western culture, but Korean food absolutely not. So just going there for the culture, the food would be really fucking cool. Yeah, the US obviously. Hopefully next year I can be in the US as well. That'd be really cool. I have no specific reason. I wanna go to Canada too. Canada would be pretty cool. I don't know why, just I wanna see it. What about the UK? I've been to the UK actually. Next question. As a fan of Warhammer 40k, I'm obligated to ask if you heard of it, and if you have, what are your thoughts? Will you be our nun with a gun, or will you worship the power of the dark gods? And I put this in here because for some reason there's so many Warhammer questions in there, but I know Warhammer is a thing, but I've never played it. Never done anything in Warhammer at all whatsoever. So I'm genuinely not sure what the heck it's about. Never even did much research or anything on it. Next question. What's some advice you have for new VTubers? And I feel like I say this rather often, but a quick TLDR on that would be, I cannot stress this enough. I am assuming if you're asking a streamer, you don't have a streamer who is established that you know in private. So that's my baseline I'm going with here. If you have no connections to anyone who has established themselves in whatever community, I cannot stress this enough. Dual stream and start out pushing YouTube. Push every social media, including Twitch. But you definitely, when building a community, want to most likely multi-stream. If your PC cannot handle multi-streaming, stream YouTube only. Trust me, discoverability on Twitch and YouTube are both god-awful. And then, networking, like someone just said. But don't overcomplicate it. I don't know why people think networking involves crawling up people's asses and being active in their face and pushing themselves on other people's socials. I'm gonna be honest, for example, if I tweet something about someone and another VTuber self-inserts themselves in the tweet, chances are people don't care. You're wasting the time you could be doing good networking by trying to push your face into some other community that has already established their loyalty to whoever they have established. Probably the person in the tweet. And I say me because I don't want to drag anyone else under the bus, of course. Do the good kind of networking. Literally make a fucking TikTok, Instagram, fuck it, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and literally post the same shit on all fucking platforms. All of them. Just cross-post! Network! Stop wasting time living in someone's shadow. Take one of the clips you're gonna post on TikTok and post the same clip on Insta. Post the same clip as a fucking YouTube short. Post the same clip occasionally on Twitter. You just put that shit everywhere. And then you just stream as well. And things get done if you're just doing your thing. Because if you're just constantly being in someone else's shadow, chances are you will just be someone's shadow. And that's it. Next question. Is there something you have planned or wish to do in the future as a granny orca? Something like living in a certain country you like or achieving a specific goal? It's weird because the question itself mentioned granny orchid, and that's kind of my goal. To just always do this until I am granny and be like those grandmas on Twitch. But yeah, I wanna be a gaming grandma orchid. I wanna be one of those people that are like super boomer and they're still on Twitch, we are doing that thing with YouTube, super old barbs and just still going. I wanna do that. I think that's so fucking cute when people do that. It's so fucking cute. I think it's just goals, giga goals. My goal is to just have this work out forever, hopefully. An ambitious goal, because you never know what may happen, but a goal for now. Next question. What will happen if someone touches your tail? Death. Death. Just death. That's it. Death. You die. Promise? What do you mean promise? You will be flattened by the tail into the ground. Done. Next question. If you could give the best advice towards people when they are dealing with hardships, what are the best advices you could give to motivate them? It depends on the hardship. This sounds really weird, but I don't know what it is that you're having hardships with. Health, bullying, financial situations, living situations, whatever it is. I guess the first step is just acceptance. Obviously, I can't talk for everyone. I have never been in a position where I myself have been in a very unhealthy situation in terms of health issues. But when it comes to bullying and other things, then it is what it is. It's a really weird thing to say, but so many people stress so hard about stuff that can't change. Nothing gets done if you sit there and form a grudge over it. It sounds really weird, but I guess the best advice is to just learn to deal, accept and deal. For example, maybe you are bullied a lot in school, like I was. Or people just don't like you. I think the best advice I can give is to not give a shit. I guarantee you there's a fuck ton of people who don't like me. Absolutely, there always is. But what am I supposed to do about it? Nothing gets done if I just sit there and crawl up their asses to try and convince them otherwise. I walk away. I look into the direction of the people that don't like me. Because why would I keep looking back to the people who are just sitting there hating and giving me a hard time. Shit doesn't matter. Yeah, you can't cater to everyone, and I think that's something people just have to accept. People need to learn to not give a shit. If someone doesn't like you, that's their problem. Don't make it yours. Overthrow them. Be better than them. That's the biggest fucking flex you can do. Just be better. Be bigger. Also, don't make other people's problems your problem. Find joy in thinking about the good things you see. People have such an easy time to focus on the negative shit. And once you have that shit sorted in your life, where you just don't care about shit that doesn't affect you, and whenever shit does affect you, like my apartment situation, I've been trying to find a new one since February. Did it stress me out? Absolutely. But it would have been even worse if, for some reason, I would have done nothing but just complain about it every single day, all day. But you only hear me be vocal about it every now and then because, you know, sometimes it's good to also let off some steam. But it's not a thing you've been hearing me voice ever since fucking February. Next question. When you think about the future of humans, do you think we will all eventually become orcas to further evolve into higher life forms? Oh, absolutely not. No. Can't all be orcas. No. You will be like mantis shrimp and stuff like that. Yeah. Womp and shrimps. Womp. We can all be orcas, but we do evolve as shrimp. Next question. Wait. I was wondering what made you choose the Netherlands as a place to settle down. Didn't choose much. I used to live in Denmark after I finished my education. Had my own company there after some years of hardship. Food industry was very heavily struck by COVID. So when COVID came around, I got kicked out the country because I didn't live and pay enough into the tax system for enough years yet to fix myself governance support after losing everything. I was sent back to Germany, but I really did not want to go back to Germany. It was really not on my bucket list at all to return to Germany, but Netherlands was an option. Boeska helped me get things started. It wasn't necessarily a choice. It ended up being a good choice, a good ending, but it wasn't a choice.
Going off of the question.
Yes.
If you could live any place in the world and money wasn't an issue, where would you live and why?
And money wouldn't be an issue. Oh shit. I would have one of those fucking houses that are on the side of a hill that face the beach. Big ass house. I'd probably live with a couple people in there, but the house would be big enough where we would only share the kitchen. Have you seen a Bojack Horseman? That's such a cool idea to have the house partially over the hilltop. Yeah, a house big enough. What's that? That would be really cool. Preferably close to a beach, so I can spend some hot summer days, some evenings there after stream. That'd be cool. A VTuber house, hell yeah. Next question. My favorite drink. Quite basic, but I think I like Coca-Cola. I really like Coca-Cola. I like juice a lot as well. Just any juice. I try to stick to water as much as I can. And unsweetened tea. Fucking love tea. Tea and water. Bubble tea. Love that shit as well. Really fucking good. I love it. When it comes to what I drink the most, water for sure. Tea. Leaf water. Do you drink alcohol? Oh, occasionally, yeah. Favorite alcohol? Fucking none, because alcohol tastes ass. I do like fruity cocktails, the ones where you can barely not taste the alcohol. They're the greatest. I like that. Where just ton of sugar and fruit. I don't like the taste of alcohol, I'll be completely fucking honest. Has a weird aftertaste I don't like. It's too strong. But I do like to get a drink with friends and stuff. Yeah. Next question. Will you be playing any VR games at any time in the future? Well, I will do VR chat meetup, and VR is technically considered a game. But since I won't count that one, probably not. If the game has voice chat or stuff like that, I'm always scared because I've had some bad experiences with people joining my voice chats. The worst one so far is playing with someone for almost a week, almost every day. Very loyal viewer. One day, he left the viewer games. As he joined Discord, he left saying the N-word repeatedly. And it's just nah. Not happy. That was the most cringy one so far. Some other bad experiences where I'm just it's not worth the trouble anymore. Yeah, fucking sociopath. Yeah, only mods, VIPs and stuff. But Yes. Unlucky. I put it in there because I wanted to just basically say my reason as to why I don't play with viewers. I'm sorry. I feel black sheep ruin it for everyone. In this case, unfortunately. There's too much on the line to risk it for something so minor. Next question. How much womp do you womp every day? A lot. I don't know. I've never fucking counted. I don't think I ever will. But we womp a lot. At least 7. At least. Definitely. At least 7. Next question. What was one of the weirdest dreams you've had? You know those dreams where you wake up and you're just like, you can't even remember anything because everything is so fucked up. Where it's just like, you wake up and you're like, what the fuck even happened? Those kind of dreams where it's like, you type something into a calculator and suddenly your foot falls into the toilet and gets flushed down to sewage where suddenly you end up laying on your couch watching football, but it's not football because it's just bottles of water kicking around chicken, but there aren't chicken. They are just hairy golf balls. Those kind of dreams. Those dreams where it's just like everything is fucked up. You could never explain to anyone because the dream is just weird. It's just fucked up. It's like you're tripping. Next question. What sort of industry did you work in before you became a VTuber? I remember you mentioning something about COVID affecting your business. I had a little breakfast place in Denmark. I used to be a waitress for almost all my life. Whenever I did work, it was a job I never wanted to do because I studied quite high for business stuff, business school, you know. But, you know, sometimes when you move countries, you have no choice. And it turned out I was naturally rather good and also enjoying the business, the food industry. Next question. Mommy, mommy, mommy. Daddy, daddy, daddy. Father, father, father. Next question. I was wondering if you paid for your avatar, and if so, how did it cost you? Twin is my model maker and rigger. Twins commissions cost 8k, 8 grand base price minimum for art and rig. I already had a design. She just polished the design here and there a little bit. Twin is not gonna open commissions until fucking November, if at all, cause she's too busy. Do not give anyone false hopes. I'll put my cards on the table. Twins commission. I have booked a slot this February and she could not squeeze me in until July. Next question. When will the mods get fed? Absolutely never. I stand by what I said. Next question. And then this one is just like, why so small? I'm like, damn, I breathed. I'm here fucking breathing and I'm getting roasted in my fucking Q&A. It's just like, why so small? I don't know. Genetics. I didn't mean to. My mom's rather small too. My dad also was a bit of a short stack, so I guess there it is. Somehow my sisters are outgrowing me. Next question. What are the downsides you encounter of being a streamer slash VTuber? Are you sometimes anxious or stressed about how big you became? Are you afraid some people might start drama out of jealousy? The last part I think is true for everyone. I don't think you need to be a public figure at all, whatsoever. The second you add +1 person to the equation, there's always a chance that they will start shit for no reason. But the bigger you are as a public figure, the higher the chance, obviously. Yeah, everyone's afraid of that. It has nothing to do with being a streamer, I would say. And my advice still stands. Fuck the drama. You do you. Don't make other people's problems your problem. Accept, move on, be the bigger person. Focus on the people and the direction where you find love and affection. No drama. Only love. There will always be people that don't like you. You can't make everyone like you, and you shouldn't. You have a good time with yourself in whatever aspect you want, and if people don't like it, fuck them. They can look away. If they can't manage to look away, then that's their fucking problem. Let them be salty and ruin their own time. Life is fucking precious, man. I don't care what you believe in. Even if you believe in reincarnation or life after death, don't waste the time that you have here and now away. Live in the moment. Don't fucking waste interested. The downside of being a streamer, since we're only talking about downsides, there's obviously plenty pros as well. Only talking downsides, free time? You kind of just never stop. You're just always on. Kinda like being a parent or a mother. You don't have holidays. Not if you wanna make it work, at least. Unstable income is another one. For all I care, I don't know what happens tomorrow. Maybe I'm hard cancelled and I'm just gone, deleted. Twitch makes a mistake. Something shit happens in a meme compilation we watch, fucking permaban. What's happening then? Just fucking gone. Are you anxious or stressed about how big you've become? I've never been anxious about how big I've grown, but I feel like that can be taken in such a shitty way too. Let me explain how I mean it. I mean it in a humble way. I'm sitting my fucking ass down and I'm being humble about my size. I don't recognize myself as big streamer at all. Whatsoever. There's so many bigger people out there. Fucking look at XKZ, Asmongold, Pokemon, all those people. Massive. Huge. I'm just staying humble because the fall from the top is really fucking painful. I'm just staying humble, so which is probably why my growing hasn't intimidated me. I'm just happy. I think I've been doing a good thing, staying humble, at least in my eyes. I still do the exact same as I've done with 1000% less of the view count. I've never taken it for granted. It's just a thing that happened, and I just accepted that. I didn't like celebrate it and like did any efforts of you know, exploding that and making it something bigger and trumping it more and going more and like really celebrating it and being like, yo, look at me speedrunning Twitch. It's just like, no, it's there. I'll be there again tomorrow. And if you're still here, then that's great. I'm happy. Very fucking happy. And if you ever don't show up tomorrow, then I'll still be happy for the ones who do. And if no one shows up, I'll be a bit sad. But it's nothing I didn't see, never ever happening at all. So, yeah, that makes me sad. That gives me the fucking tears. Okay, you know what? I'll be very sad. But anyway, of course, I'll be fucking sad when no one's here. But, you know, fuck, man. Of course, I'll be sad. But it's not something I don't see happening ever. Next question. Did you expect such an amazing growth while doing vtubing? No, it was always just a hobby. I'll be honest, everyone who uploads, let's say, a TikTok, a YouTube video, a post on fucking Facebook, an Instagram selfie, they all uploaded in hope of some sort of recognition, right? But I don't think that even just the bigger fraction of them hopes to get viral with it. I never expected it. I just hoped to have some fun. I think people just do it because they had the time and they wanted to, and they just figured, let's see what happens. So I never expected anything. I am incredibly fucking grateful, but it was never expected. It was just, I did my thing. I had the free time. I was unemployed, COVID. And so I was just like, let's see what happens. Let's see if I can have some fun. Next question. Hello, thank you, Kid Orcat. Just wanted to ask you what's the story behind the screwdriver. Also, womp. I don't know what you're talking about. The story behind the screwdriver. I use them to open things. Mainly with screws in them. That's it. You see, the English language, similar to the German one, is very simple at times. Screwdriver. It screws by spinning. Like when things drive, often involve spinning. You use it for screws. It's in the name. So that's the story, I guess. Yep. Should only be used for screws, definitely. Only screws. Yep. And absolutely shouldn't go anywhere else. Next question. What is your favorite grass? The one that hopefully doesn't have piss on it? Next question. Where can we expect Lily the game, or at least a crossover with another game? As much as you guys keep praising my growth and reach and audience and just sheer size, I don't think we're anywhere near big enough for any of these projects to start taking place without us actually hiring a team for that. So, probably never. Unless months from now, anything viral happens. Next question. Lily, do you have ears behind your orchid ears? And the answer is... no. No ears? No human ears, for I am not human. Though I do like to take on a very humanoid form. And I will probably try to take on a even more humanoid form for TwitchCon. Next question. In stealth games between a brick or a rock, which one do you choose and why is it a Gatling gun? A flamethrower that throws bricks instead of flames. A brick thrower. Next question. What will you do for 1 million on Twitch followers and will it be something given to the stream? First of all, that's what I mean with humble. I don't strive for any goals. I don't really make any goals at all, which is also why I don't really celebrate them apart from just like
womp.
being here with chat. I plan nothing special because I don't really, I don't expect it to happen. If it does happen, that's great, but it just
womp
does.
womp.
So if it happens, it happens, but I don't think I'll
At
have
1 mil, we
anything
want
for
a
chat.
picture of you eating grass. Deal?
Deal. Deal. Next question. What is your favorite dog breed? That's like asking what's your favorite child. I like big dog breeds. Not the biggest fan, I am so sorry, of Chihuahuas and other small dog breeds. I like big dogs. I like pestle dogs. Pestle dogs, buff dogs, woof woof dogs. Difficult to say what's my favorite one, but I just like the bigger ones. I like so many doggos. I can't say no to any of them. Next question. I remember times when you were just a small beanie. I mean, you're still small, but I'm talking about audience. Just me and my 31 multis. How do you feel now being one of the largest VTubers on Twitch? Is it fun? Are you happy? Is it stressful because of pressure from such a big audience or something else? Also, when Easter shy egg merch. I do remember my time of being small very vividly. It's only been like half a year ago or so. Stressful? A bit, yes. I'ma be honest, I was one of those typical people that saw that a streamer is online for, let's say, 4.5 hours and I was like, wow, how lazy. So I'm one of those people who are just like, oh wow, 4.5 hours stream and the
Small
streamer's
dogs are
talking about being
fuss
stressed.
step
Get
on
over
them
it, I
and they
work
spy
12-hour
cloud.
shifts. But I get it now. It is a lot of fucking work and the streaming part is the fun part. The part that doesn't require so much work. It's the part outside of streaming that is very hard and requires lots of work. It's so difficult handling everything in life. Yeah, now I am one of the lazy streamers. But I'm honest about it, right? I wanna be honest. I don't wanna fuck around and like pretend I didn't shit on people before and be like, girl, you stream 5 days a week, 4.5 hours each. How are you stressed? Bitch, please. I work a 12-hour shift job. Get on my level. I have 3 times your fucking work hours in a week. Now that I am on that side, I realize how wrong I was. It is so hard. It's just stressful hard. You know how some work is just physically demanding? This one is, I mean, in a way also physical, but just mentally demanding. You need to really get your shit together and be a fucking adult outside of Twitch. I like to admit when I'm wrong. I'm not gonna deny and be like, oh no, I've always admired streamers. No. But yeah, I like to be honest. I don't like to mess around and pretend I never, look down on that mindset and I was definitely one of those people who are like, get a grip. Come on. Stressed from what? Too many subs? I was definitely one of those people. Not proud of it, but I admit I was wrong and wanna be better than that for sure.
Womp womp.
Womp womp. Psychologically very demanding. Physically in a way as well, but obviously cannot compare to someone working construction or some shit.
I
Not
can't do
on the same
these
level.
8
It is demanding. Never expected it, but I'm happy. I keep saying how it's psychologically demanding just now, but I hope people see that I'm very happy. Sometimes I don't want to stream, but then when I don't, I'm sad. And once I am streaming, literally 2 fucking minutes in, I'm really fucking happy. That second Sith fucking dono comes in reminding me to take my D, everything is just gone. Oh, that made me fucking cry again, man. Yeah, the second that shit comes in, I'm just like, it's all worth it. Setting this stream up, getting on my chair, closing down my favorite games, leaving calls with my friends. It's all worth it. And you can see that sometimes I don't even wanna end stream, but I just have to because I'm really scared of burnout, and I'm just scared that I'll be eventually needing a break, and I really don't fucking want that. I stop myself because I know that that 3-hour average is my average. I can do well. Everything above that, I need to stop myself because sometimes you can clearly see I don't want to end stream, but it's just preventing burnouts and shit thing from happening that, you know. Next question. Will you ever do a face reveal? Well, I'll be at TwitchCon, I guess. So, yeah. I don't really hide my face, but I'm also not comfortable with slathering my face everywhere. I just chose not to, just like a personal preference. It's not like I'm hiding it. I just prefer not to show. But yeah, I'll be going to TwitchCon, so I guess that counts as a very official face reveal. I will be wearing a face mask, obviously, not just for anonymity reasons, but also just health. I don't want to get sick and have the con flu. So if I get sick, as long as I can talk somewhat comfortably, I'll probably be there and stream even if I have COVID. I'll just do the same as I did in the Sabathon. Next question. Will they be washed before you sell them? I absolutely do not know what you're talking about. Absolutely don't know what you're talking about, and so I am going to move on. Next question. Have you ever went to the British Columbia, Canada to see wild orcas? Unfortunately, I haven't. No. Next question. Lily, anytime you use a subtle to get to the top shelf, does it give you Jump King flashbacks? Can you ban monoclave, please? Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you making it easy for me to ban you. Appreciate it. Nice, great, thank you. No! It doesn't, okay? I'm not that fucking small. I'm not a fucking grain of rice. I'm normal average sized. Next question. Have you ever thought about changing your character to a cat or something? Nope, not really. I've thought about not changing my character, but making a second one for a second, more chill channel where I can stream low energy. You know, when my energy depletes after streaming, what do? I usually play games, but sometimes I really wanna keep streaming. I considered having a second persona of sorts, which is just low energy, Lily. But yeah, I don't think I would have the energy to do that. It's always a fantasy of mine in the back of my head. I'm gonna be honest, once I make it reality, I'll probably figure not happening. Too low energy. And every time I see people who go, I would love to see Lily just play WoW casually all game, I'm like, don't make this harder than it has to be. Please. Don't make this so much harder on me than it has to be. Please. Next question. Has Boeska ever hidden your stepstool from you as a joke? He wouldn't dare. He wouldn't fucking dare. Never! Next question. Is your tail attached to your body or is it detached like Coco's? Very much attached. Not a plug. Very much attached. Next question. What is the liquid that comes out your blowhole and where is it stored? Well, it's cum. I'm kidding! I'm kidding! It's just water. It's just water.
Ayo.
Don't ayo me! It's just water. And it's stored in my head. Because my head empty. It's just in my head because I have nothing in there. No thoughts behind these eyes. Nothing going on. Just cum water. Cum water. Next question. Mom! I am new to your community and I'm enjoying your content. What was it like when you started VTubing? Was there any, wow, I'm motivated to do this, or I'm having fun, so I'll do this. Also, how do you handle your mental? Streaming is hard. PS, pause champ, any plushie merch? Or orca, orca anime figurines? I found your channel from some questionable YouTube clips, Jussie, and I love it. What I do for my mental is to just push, but don't push too hard. I think everyone needs to get a push to get out of bed, to cook themselves a good meal, to go shopping, to not slack in life and let themselves go. Always. But once you're there, you enjoy it. Like a shower. You push yourself in the shower. Once you're in there, you don't want to get out. I make sure I don't stream too much. That helps my mental a lot. I used to take no days off in a week and stream fucking 8 hours. You can probably guessed that that didn't work out very long. And I figured that my golden time is probably the 3-ish hour mark. Is where I start to really lose my energy quite a bit. Headaches kick in and whatnot. I wanna maintain my energy so bad, but I'm a low energy, breathed energy type of person. So yeah, that's what I do. Find your limits, do you. Don't do shit you can't keep up. Next question. Have you traveled before? And if so, where? I went to the UK, France, Denmark, Germany, Netherlands, Poland, Sweden. Yeah, I think so. So yeah, those are the main parts I've traveled. Unfortunately, only Europe. Haven't been to Japan, haven't been to China, haven't been to anywhere in the US. Nope, nope, nope. Next question. This one's probably really off topic, but what would you do in a zombie apocalypse? That's probably a good icebreaker, right? Also, please don't use die as final answer. Life is precious. I live by that. In a zombie apocalypse, I'm gonna be honest, let's just say money wouldn't be the biggest issue, and I would somehow have a boat, hopefully a big enough boat that has plants of sorts, so I can, you know, grow crops. I would go the survival route, of course. Logically speaking, zombies usually in movies can't swim and shouldn't be able to swim. So since they can't swim or fucking climb usually, yeah, boat. I'll be living on the sea and hopefully have made a wealthy enough life to have a boat big enough to hopefully sustain me for however long it needs to wait out the zombie apocalypse. Maybe I will find some island that doesn't even have zombies. Next question. What's a game you would like to get into that you haven't yet? I have tried lots of games. Don't think there's really anything I haven't really gotten into that I tried to get into. When it comes to gaming though, I wish I was good at FPS type games. Like Apex and shit. I've tried them, but I'm really bad at the games. Next question. Was there any VTubers that inspired you to become one yourself before you started streaming again? Yeah, Hololive Ian for the most part made the biggest impact for me and probably many others. Hololive Ian was for me a big I want to do that too. And then, you know, it just eventually expanded into everything. I used to always watch Ina. She always did art on stream sometimes. That's how I initially discovered her. She was doing art and she was really sweet about it. Ina was really nice. I really liked Callie. She was really like, doesn't take shit from anyone kind of attitude. I really liked that. She really set the bar for like, not everyone needs to be cute and something, you know? Not everyone needs to be like, how do I put this? So like overly cute and energetic and stuff, you know? I like that a lot. Yeah, I feel like Callie really set the bar for VTubers. Don't need to be uwu. Not every VTuber needs to be uwu. She really set that bar, I feel like. Next question. Mods not being fed. Why? Because my house, my rules. We are making them dependent. We have to make sure they don't have enough energy to leave. They survive off the dust I stir up while walking around my apartment, and that gives them just enough energy to mob and not enough to leave me for anyone else. Food, Lily, please. See, they're my own zombies. Next question. Would you ever do another movie watching stream, or was it an exclusive part of the subathon? Yes, I will. Though I will probably keep those on Discord. There's some more freedom when it comes to Discord. Also freedom in terms of what I can and can't say. Discord just makes it easier to navigate those movie nights, I feel like. After I've moved, which is now finally a thing that I can say after moving. Next question. When and how did you start saying womp womp? It was just the thing that people do. I think every streamer does, where they do something one day and it just sticks. You do something that you deem as random, you just do it and it just becomes a thing. Sometimes it becomes a big thing, like your whole identity. Sometimes it just becomes a current part of the stream. Next question. When you start streaming, the equipment is expensive, but you don't start a business until you have a return on your stream. But you can count the equipment you bought before starting to do business as an expense? Question mark. Is it retroactive? Asking for my fat ass. I don't know what retroactive means, I'm gonna be honest. But I think what they're asking is if you can write off stuff as business expense that you have bought for your business before writing yourself into a business. And yes, you can. I have written off my model from Twin as a business expense despite having paid it last year. Long time ago, sometime in fucking October or so. Depending on where you live and your laws, you can make a business without having a return. But it doesn't necessarily mean that if you have zero return and you try to write something off of your business, you write it off of zero, which basically means you pay everything. There's nothing written off until you do make a return. Next question. How did you meet Boeska? Met him in WoW. We were in the same guild. We were raiding together. We weren't friends for a long time. We've been raiding for I think 2 years before we became actual friends. And we became friends because we had a Christmas party for our guild in Denmark where I lived. He wasn't sure whether he should come or not and where he should stay because there's no hotels around that were easily accessible, and I just offered him to sleep over at my place. So him and another friend of mine were both sleeping over at my place. So yeah, and after that, because they stayed over at my place, we became more friends because, you know, you have a more personal connection now that they literally slept over at your fucking place. And yeah, we just continued to be friends ever since. Next question. Any German food to recommend? Womp womp. I'm gonna be honest, I think as a non-German, German food is very much an acquired taste. Kinda like Kassler. I guess currywurst is like stuff that's not that acquired because it's literally just like fucking curry catsup and a sausage. Raw pork? Okay, listen. Raw pork sounds really unhealthy and not safe to some people who aren't German. But Germany has very special raw pork. But when you buy it, you eat it the same day. You put it on a slice of white bread, a bun. You put the fucking butter on there, the raw pork, raw ground beef, and salt and pepper, onions. Eat that shit. It's great. What's it called? Met or gehacktes. That's what it's called. Next question. What keeps you motivated even on your worst days? Chat. Just chat. I'm pretty sure chat has noticed that sometimes when I start my stream, I ain't in the best mood. But it takes 2 fucking minutes and my mood makes a fucking 180 and I've got the energy again. I'm full of energy. Next question. First things first, you already know why I love you. The best orca stream anyone could hope for. Second, looking for the future. What's one thing you would love to do on stream but don't currently have the means to do so? Not counting 3D, because that's already planned and coming. Something I'm not currently doing but want to do. Play WoW. Just playing more. Playing more games. But I only have so little days in a week that I cannot talk. I wanna play WoW on stream. I am toxic in WoW. I'm really fucking toxic. But yeah, I don't know. I guess that's kind of it. Next question. Do you read or collect manga? I actually don't. I used to be interested, but I just don't have the time anymore. I used to be for streaming. I didn't collect them, but I tried to make an effort to read manga and watch anime. Don't have the time for it anymore. But maybe after now the moving is done, maybe I have more time on my hands since I have to stress less. Next question. How tall are you? I bet you are 160 centimeters. You know what? I'll fucking take it. If you think I'm 160, I'm fucking 160. Thanks. I'll take it. I'll take it. Next question. Ahoy, Lily! I'm lurking your chat every day and only come out of hiding to spam siren. What's your favorite Twitch emote? Womp womp. My favorite Twitch emote? Oh shit. Probably Keg W or Omega Lol. Difficult decision. Just Keg W. I use it so fucking much. I think Keg W, Omega Lol. I love Pantsgrab a lot, but I definitely don't use it a lot. Keg W is definitely the winner, I think. Next question. Some jokes of your community are that I'm making fun of you. For example, stinky, hehe, shortcut, hehe, etc. I feel like it is done with love and in a non-malicious intention, but I also know that's easy to say so from our side of the table. Will you make sure to tell us if we overstep our boundaries. I want to joke with you, not at you, if that makes sense. Lots of love from a short, stinky shrimp. I promise. I promise I'll let you know. I'm very honest and open. It's my impression. I try to leave, at least if something genuinely gets out of hand, where I'm like, okay, now it's just getting personal, I'll let you know. Usually, I'm open. But yeah, I promise you, if shit gets out of hand, I'll let you know. Next question. Does my favorite sea gnome have or is considering a PO box? Have a wicked screwdriver collection with your name on it? I am scared of PO boxes because of what people tell me about PO boxes. People putting things like stuff in PO boxes, which then ends up having GPS trackers embedded in them. And people keep saying to have a middleman, like some streamers do. But then some people keep saying that even the middleman does not keep those people away. GPS trackers and AirTags, they are so fucking small. They can be in a fucking little keychain. You don't even know. And then you have it at home. And it precisely tells people where you live and on what floor. I'm surprised some of the big streamers still do, like, regular PO box openings. I don't know if the address is just public. PO boxes, unfortunately not. If you wanna send stuff, unfortunately the only way for now is the wish list, which is currently empty. Next question. What's your favorite foods and why? My favorite food is probably sushi, chicken nuggets, spinach, believe it or not. I really like creamy spinach dishes. Next question. I need to know the bra size, just for research purposes, of course. It's a size yogurt. Yeah. It's a size yogurt. Next question. What are some small things that make you happy?
Well, we once poured vodka in a water cooler for a new intern to check his skill, because he was talking a lot of BS in his resume.
Some small things that make you very happy.
You.
Yo! Yo! That makes me happy. Small things, small shrimpies, but big happiness.
What do you call a...
Next question. Is your tail sensitive? I love you, Lily. Yes, very much. It is very much sensitive. Very much. You know how when you have a cat and you touch the tail or a dog, every time you touch it, they like take it away from you?
I was talking to...
Yeah. Next question. Would you rather fight 100 horses as big as a duck or one duck as big as a horse? Considering I probably would already lose against a swan, which is like what? 2.5 times smaller than a horse? I will probably have to choose the 100 horses as big as ducks. Probably. And I'll just hope that they're very small ducks. Next question. How old are you? Well, 5001. On August 5th, I will be 5002. Next question. How to find someone to date when you never go outside or only with friends? Like you. Anyway, just gaming. I don't know, find something that you do and then, you know, yeah, just find a hobby you like and then interact with people of the same hobby. If it's gaming, you do gaming. If it's books, go on forums and talk about books and shit. Join discords about books, collecting stamps, coins, whatever the fuck it is. Next question. Hello Lily! Hello chat! Hope you're doing alright. How do you feel when you're not allowed to play a game on stream that you feel like you and chat would enjoy? Well, sad, but I am an adult and I understand, so that's just how it is sometimes. Will you ever do face reveal? Do you think you will do more chill face cam streams from time to time whenever you feel like it in the far future? Or you stick to VTubing? Depends on how the future goes. If VTubing for some reason just isn't a thing anymore, which is hard to imagine, but if for some reason it stopped being a thing, then yeah, I'll probably just face cam, but not really planning on doing anything. How do you like your water? Room temperature usually. It was hard to think about what question to ask. I'm sorry if the second one will get asked a lot. Thank you for the amazing and adorable content. Crazy how fast you grew in this past few months. Found you in February when someone from a server shared a few clips from a subathon. I wasn't really into VTubers, but there was something about your accent and personality. Also amazing model. Thank you, twin. That hooked me. And now here we are, almost half a year on my sub. LMAO. Womp womp. It's really fucking cute. Well, thank you. It's fucking amazing.